Hey guys, what's up? It's Kevin Levrone, TLR in the house. One more time, baby. You know, guys, this is a TLR news alert. Shawn Ray's been doing an awesome job with far as putting the pros, putting the pros with the amateurs. And I say that because, you know, he started this muscle camp, and like, okay, great idea. You know, Shawn Ray's muscle camp. It's a way for you guys to be one-on-one with the pros and to learn our secrets and our techniques and so on and so forth. You know, it's happening again, and the date is coming up in December. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I'm going to call Shawn Ray, the man himself, and see if I can get him on the telephone, because we are good friends. You know, Shawn Ray's the guy that told me, hey man, I'm not going to lend you any money, but I'll teach you how to make money in this industry. He told me that 15 years ago, and he stood up to that. So let's get in touch with Shawn Ray, guys.
Hello.
Hey Shawn, what's happening, baby?
What's going on, Levrone?
All right, man. Actually, Shawn, I'm calling you because of your muscle camp is coming up. And everyone out right now, Shawn, you're on a Levrone report. I just want to let you know that. But you got a lot of followers on here, and everyone wants to know, you know, what you're up to these days. But besides that, let's talk about the muscle camp, man, because I'm going to be there, and you have a bunch of pros being there. And I was telling the guys one thing about the muscle camp. I mean, how did you get this idea? And I say that because you're giving the average guy who works out in the gym the opportunity to be hands-on with the pros and to learn from the best in the world. So what were you thinking when you came up with that whole concept of having, you know, the muscle camp?
Well, Kevin, this whole muscle camp thing started back in the late 80s before you got to the pro scene. A guy named Mark Mazurek, who's in charge of the Fit Expo out in Los Angeles every year in concert with the now defunct Pro Ironman Championships. And Vince Scalisi works for Muscle Tech and was with Lear for many years. Back in the late 80s, I turned pro in 88, 87, and was involved in one of the early muscle camps with Corey Everson, Rich Gaspari, and Lee Haney when they were back on the top of their game at Loyola Marymount. They used to have a muscle camp for 6 weeks, Kevin. I mean, people would pay on a weekly basis to come out and live on campus at Loyola Marymount and train with the pros that would come in on a rotating scale throughout the week. And I'm not sure what they charge. I just thought I was one of the pros that the people came to train with. And that concept was huge. And mind you, bodybuilding was at its peak back then. When that went away after several years, back in 97, I believe it was, I decided, you know, I was already, the internet started coming into play. It was one of those things where people were contacting me to come and train with Shawn Ray for a day type of a deal. And I knew I wasn't going to bodybuild forever. And I think all of us at that time, yourself included, were gearing up for the 98 Olympia, feeling that we all stood an opportunity to become Mr. Olympia with Dorian Yates retiring. When that didn't happen, I started looking towards the future, and I thought those muscle camps were a way to give back while I was on top of my game. And from that experience in 98, when I got fifth in New York, and the door seemed to be closing on, you know, the Olympia title, I needed to become more diverse. And I thought creating muscle camps was a way to give back, stay involved, continue doing what I love to do without being judged. And from that time till now, I've been able to do these things over in South Africa, Ireland, Australia, Las Vegas, Miami, Florida, of course, California, and this is my second time doing it here in New Jersey in concert with gym owner Dwayne McDaniel at Diamond Gym. My sister lives in Jersey, so I thought that was a nice fit, go home, see your family, and bring you guys together. I mean, granted, we have a nice mixture of present pros that are competing in today's market. Jeff Long, Jason Arts, Jason Haw, the present USA overall champion. We've got Cedric McMillan, who won the Nationals just last year. Sarah Hayes won the USA Championships this summer. And then we're bringing in some veterans like yourself and myself with wisdom, and 8-time Miss Olympia Linda Murray's going to join us. And we've got Carlo Filipponi, the chef, who's providing us with all the food, and he's also a bantamweight pro bodybuilder. And we've got a couple of figure girls, Marcy Porter and, Gina Triciano. This is a nice mix of everything. So we've got the women bodybuilding covered, the women's figure, the Hall of Fame side, the new jacks coming out there. And these guys have an opportunity to come, rotate at 5 different stations so we get all the body parts done, have lunch, and just kind of kick back and hang out. And then we have the formal Q&A where I'm the mediator going through, making sure all of our pros have a chance to answer the questions. And our sponsors, man, it's incredible what they give us. We get these gift bags, and it's full of Gaspari and MHP, and of course the Levrone formula is being thrown in there. Egg Whites International. Bodybuilding.com provides everyone with a free T-shirt. It's just one of those things that it's a great time to have at the end of the year while people get ready for the holidays. And of course, we're going to try to add in the calendar 2011, Tampa, Florida. We're working on talking with Powerhouse Gyms in Tampa, Florida, and also up at the headquarters out there in Michigan with Will Davish and Crystal Davish. So it's something that I think is getting more traction. People are getting more excited about with this combination. Also, Ricky Tricky Jackson wants to bring it out to Kentucky.
Okay, Shawn. Well, I mean, you're definitely an ambassador of the sport, man. And you're also a leader in this sport and want to move forward with some great ideas. So, I mean, this whole muscle camp thing. So, if I'm a guy who.
This is something I came up with, Kevin. I'm sorry, it wasn't an original idea by me, but since I was on the ground floor when it started, I brought it back in a smaller scale, a more personal, intimate setting, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's highly intensified in terms of what you can walk away from it with when you start comparing the knowledge and wisdom of the guys coming in, the guys that have already been on the sideline. So I enjoy it.
So, I mean, how much is this going to cost the average guy out there working a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I mean, it's $150. The special ended today, December the 1st, or today's the 30th. I think today's the 30th, but it is on December the 1st. Everyone had an opportunity to save $50, but for $150, I mean, you're getting a gift basket that's valued at $200 in free supplements. I give away a free trip to the New York Pro Championships with a VIP ticket, so they have a chance to come out to the New York Pro in May, accompany me for lunch, watch the contest. And we have these raffle gift bags. We've got Bet and Court Nutrition, Egg Whites International is giving away $50 gift certificates for liquid egg whites. Of course, Levrone Formula is throwing in a collection of products. So everyone has a chance through a raffle ticket to win something above and beyond the experience that they pay for on the day. And it's where all the pro bodybuilders bring along with them their DVDs and their pictures, and they sign this stuff for the fans. And more importantly, I think a lot of people have a way of connecting on a personal level, so that when the camp is over, they've been exposed to the best in the world. They exchange emails and phone numbers. Suddenly they become friends. They see them at the Arnold Classic and the Olympia. And these guys, they build a rapport with people that they've only seen in the magazines. And I know that for myself, I'm still a big fan involving people I'm not close to. I walk away from this type of a weekend with lifelong memories and lifelong friends on a totally different respect level after spending a good quality day with these guys.
Okay, so Shawn, when is the date of your muscle camp?
Yeah, it's coming up, Kevin, next week. It'll be December the 11th. A year ago, we missed a snowstorm, which dropped 5 feet of snow a week following our muscle camp. So we pushed it up a week just to be on the safe side. Weather looks good as of right now. It's from 9 to 3 p.m., Diamond Gym. You can send me an email if you're interested at sugarshawnray@AOL.com. You can also visit www.musculardevelopment.com. Click on the forums, go into the No Bull section, and look for the sticky there that's talking about the muscle camp information. So it's a great weekend, and if you miss it, MDTV is going to be there. We're going to capture a lot of it on video. We may have a DVD available at some time throughout 2011 just to give people a heads up on what they missed.
All right, Shawn. Awesome, man. Well, thanks, man. And, MD is really doing the big things over there, man. We really appreciate you being on the Levrone Report. And I'm pretty sure the guys and myself, of course, I'm going to be there supporting you. And we love what you're doing, man. So thanks for your time, Shawn.
And I appreciate your continued support, Kevin. Every time you find the opportunity, you continue to give back and support surprise people on many different levels in this new venture with Levrone formula. People are very excited to get their hands on the product as well. I know I've used it several times, and it's just the knowledge that you've been able to cram into this after your career is over. If you only we had that back in the day, both of us would have a couple of standout trophies. So thank you for giving these other guys an opportunity to learn from your vast experience. And again, Steve Lefton, without his support, these muscle camps wouldn't be possible. So look forward to seeing you next week in New Jersey.
All right, thank you, brother. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you got it. That's the information on Shawn Ray's muscle camp coming up in Jersey, baby. December. Make sure you guys log in to musculardevelopment.com. Get that information. Come out, see all the pros and what they're doing. You know, that's what's happening. Kevin Levrone, Levrone Report. We're out.